Hey now, guys. Sorry, this is part two. Apparently my phone ran out of storage, so I had to delete some shit. All right, so we're back, guys. I was rambling anyway. No big deal. Oh, look at this fucking art. Look at this. At one point, look at the cheetahs, or leopards, rather. This is when he fought, what's her name? Killmonger's chick. What was her name? Was it Madame Slay, I think her name was? But beautiful, beautiful stuff, guys. I cannot get enough of how beautiful the paneling was. So I was saying anyway about W'Kabi and Chandra. They just have a beautiful moment where she leaves him. She leaves W'Kabi, and just the paneling, it's like real intense human drama. And I'm just so amazed that something like this was told in the 70s. Look at this, guys. I just can't get enough of this volume. Just the way everything is designed and drawn. By the way, for those of you joining, this is volume 1 of the Black Panther, Panther's Rage. And this pretty much, again, elevates the medium of comic books in the 70s to real high pop art. High art, pop art, whatever you want to say. Anyway, I could go on and on about that. But that was Panther's Rage. Jungle Action number 6 to 17. And then you have issue 18, which is the aftermath. And it goes from Wakanda and into Georgia, where from issues 19 through 22, we skipped 23 because 23 is a reprint of Daredevil 69. They don't show that story. It's just the cover. And then issue 24, which basically has T'Challa, the Black Panther, facing off against the Ku Klux Klan. And they actually show a lot of restraint, which is good because there's not a, let's see, this is issue 19. This is the cover, issue 19. Basically, Black Panther takes on the Klan. There's no use of the N-word at all. No racial slurs or epithets. They do use the word Nigra, N-I-G-R-A, but not the other bad word. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get demonetized or censored by YouTube. I would say it, I mean, only because this is a what do you call it, a book review. But you shouldn't say those words, I guess. But yeah, the Klan and Don McGregor make a conscious effort not to use the word, unlike Chris Claremont, who used the word 3 times in, was it God Loves Man Kills, New Mutants number 45, and Uncanny X-Men number 196. Yeah. And that's not good, I guess, but who knows? Anyway, I digress, guys. But Black Panther goes to Georgia with Monica. She goes back to her home, and they basically face off against the Klan for 6 issues. And not as good as the Wakanda adventure, but there's over here, Wakanda, and then Georgia over here. And there's not a lot of insider depth into the Georgia Ku Klux Klan stories, other than they terrorized Monica. Oh, that's right. Monica's sister, Angela, apparently committed suicide because she came upon, they suspect it's murder. But in a nutshell, Angela came upon information that the Klan, the Ku Klux Klan, had used a real estate company to buy up land, and she was going to expose them. So, hence, she may have most likely been murdered. Angela, of course, is a black woman. And they think it was suicide. I mean, it looked like it was suicide. And they even show it, guys. They even show Angela with a gun to her head and pulling it's not bloody, it's not gory, but they show the blast. I wonder if I could find it. Take my word for it, guys. I mean, there's no, hey, this is a suicide issue. You'll be triggered by this, like they did with Kraven's Last Hunt. There's like a message saying, if you know somebody who commits suicide, call this number. This will show scenes of suicide. But they don't have that in this book. But you just see Angela with a gun to her head, the blast, and then her body slumped over. I mean, damn. And this is the 70s, guys. This is like 1976 at this point. Yeah, it's somewhere in it. Oh God, really awesome. This splash right down here. He's just beating the crap out of the Klan. It's so fucking awesome. I love it. Yeah, and even like the little paneling up here just shows such small detail, but it's so crucial to what's happening. It's just you know, just right across. Oh, and they crucify him, by the way. Sorry, guys, I don't want to spoil this. I should make a point in the beginning that there will be spoilers. I'm gonna be spoiling, guys, from here on out. So, but look at this. They actually crucify T'Challa on a cross and burn him. They burn him basically, you know, Christ-like. They have him on a cross, and somehow he manages to escape, as usual. But they describe in detail, like the blisters on his back, that he burned, how he stinks of rotten flesh, you know, burnt flesh. But he just carries on, and he just uses the cross as a battering ram, and he ends up in a swamp. I mean, to say that he went through hell and back is a real understatement. Whether it's in Wakanda or in Georgia, Don McGregor really puts T'Challa through his paces. And he's a superhero, guys. This is the Black Panther we're talking about here. Okay, from the Avengers. And he's just like, yes, but I do it because of honor, you know, because I am T'Challa, the Black Panther, you know. And I mean, yeah, he's in the hospital, and then like a week later, he's on his feet, and they're looking for Angela's murderer. Oh, right here it is, guys. I found it. So this is page 324, 325 of volume 1, guys. If you ever get this, and it's just like it just shows the whole thing, like her with the gun to her head right here. Let me show you guys. Right, and then she pulls the trigger. There's a blast, and then her body's just slumped over. Like, whoa. Okay, what issue is this, guys? This is issue number 21 of Jungle Action. Jungle Action 21. And it's with T'Challa on the crucifix there. Really controversial stuff. And what's interesting is that a lot of this stuff was in movies, too. A lot of, like, Ku Klux Klan, a lot of drive-in B movies had, you know, like Buford Pusser, was it Walking Tall, fighting the Klan. It was one of those, like, 70s B movies. Actually, a good movie. Forget The Rock in The Walking Tall. I'm talking about like the real Buford Pusser going after the Dixie Mafia and all that. And I think around that time, you know, a lot of B movies were playing in drive-in theaters. Maybe Don McGregor saw that and said, "Hey, that would be good if we had like the Black Panther take on these rednecks, these Klan douchebags." That's pretty much it, guys. And of course, they win. Oh, but I will say this. This volume ends with issue 24, and apparently Don McGregor was going to continue the story with more. Like, it ends with this dude, was it Night Eagle? This dude right here, Night Eagle. Again, great paneling, great design and everything. This is issue 24, and apparently they canceled the book. Don McGregor and Rich Buckler, Wind Eagle. His name's Wind Eagle. This is issue 24. Yeah. So November of 1976 was the publication date here. They make him black on the cover, Night Eagle, or no, Wind Eagle, excuse me. Wind Eagle's black, but in the story he's white. I don't know. But in the end, they canceled the book, and that was it. They pretty much made way for Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby eventually came back to Marvel, and then gave Black Panther his own series, which I'm going to read next. Where is it? Right here. This is my next book, guys. Volume 2, The Revenge, or just Revenge of the Black Panther, 1977 to 1988. This is the next one. And this covers Black Panther 1 to 15, which is, and others. There's a lot of issues. But 1 to 15 is the Jack Kirby run. And I don't know. I think... yeah, Marvel Premiere 51 and 53, 51, 2, and 3 are in this, and I think that's what concludes the Don McGregor run. If I'm mistaken, I don't know, but that really concludes the Klan storyline. And I think I don't even know. I think I read that they decided not to finish the Wind Eagle storyline. So wow, I mean, what a way to leave the fans hanging. But I will say, guys, and I know I'm rambling here, but I love how, like, the end, this is at the end of 24, they just leave, they end it, like, on a cliffhanger with Black Panther. He breaks free from nearly drowning on this riverboat water, you know, that barrel, and he just stares up at Wind Eagle, and they say nothing to each other. I don't know if you guys can see, it's like right at the, right in the gutter there, but Wind Eagle's right there, Black Panther's right there, and he just looks up at him, and it's just this fin. And that's the end of the whole volume. That's it. And we don't get a conclusion. That's just it, you know. But hopefully we do get a conclusion, guys. That'll be volume 2 right there. We'll see. Jack Kirby. So that sucks for Don McGregor. He never got to finish his storyline, and fucking Marvel, they're just like, oh, this book is not selling. It's bi-monthly and it sucks, so we're canceling it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And finally, guys, boom, new epic. This is the 297th book that I have in my collection, guys. Captain America Volume 6, The Man Who Sold the United States. And speaking of Jack Kirby, hold on, guys. Actually, right around the same time, this covers 74 to 76, and this will be 77. So Jack Kirby did this run first. This covers 180 to 200, and also the bicentennial stories. And then this, I guess, Kirby moved from Captain America to Black Panther in 1977. So cool, from one Kirby book to the next. And this one, yeah, just came out. I'm sure you guys got your copy. Let me move that back there. We get Frank Brunner, who isn't really that good an artist. I had this issue, by the way. He drew this. This is issue 185 of Captain America, which I did own back in the day, and it's somewhere in the closet in my mom's house back in Florida. Fighting the Red Skull. And I didn't hear really too many good things about this. Like Jack Kirby also wrote the stories as well as did the pencils, and I think the inks too. I'm not sure. But at some point, guys, I will get to this. We have now 1 to 6 consecutive runs. So it's from 1963 to 76, 1976. So the first 6 issues, and then 9 to 22, which is from 1980 to 1996, which is the end of the first volume. So the first volume of Captain America. So all we need now, guys, is 2 more volumes of Captain America, 7 and 8. And then we have the entire first volume of Captain America. So I'm really happy I got this, guys. And at some point I will read Captain America. I have not started yet. I'll probably start sometime this year, hopefully, knock on wood. And that's it, guys. Let me know what you think, guys. Are you excited about Black Panther, about Captain America? And wow, guys, X-Men 97, right? Are we still watching that? I'm still watching it. Tomorrow's going to be a new episode. I'm so glad Xavier is back. Professor Charles Xavier is my favorite character, and I'm so glad that they brought him back. And man, I am just blown away by what's going on there. All right, guys. That's it for now. Have a great night. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm gonna try to get into more countdown books, you know, top 10 books, you know, epics we need to see, epics we need to have. That darn Blade Tomb of Dracula problem that I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be a problem. But that'll be in another video, guys. All right, have a good night, and thanks for watching. Bye.